Does homing attack get stronger the longer you charge it?
Yes.
Okay.
But even the weak one will knock him. Okay. Anyway, Sonic and Snake matchup is not what we watched, nor will we will discuss. What we will be discussing is Orex versus Eclipse, a just oldest time matchup here, at least here in TFW.
Oh yeah, it's out of region. I don't know how often you see Peach versus Greninja, but in the region here, it's not uncommon. Now, recently, I haven't seen as much of Orex.
Yeah.
I guess very recently, in the past couple of weeks.
Right, yeah. No, Orex is around. Maybe the start of school back up has caused him to stick to the tournaments closer to him over there, UTDe.
Yeah, mostly he's been going to UTDe events.
But it's so good to see him back because he can still hang with, you know, the PR players.
Great tech. Man, that was his only opportunity there, is getting that back hit.
And that back air, yep. Oh, actually not.
Greninja's options from ledge are not super strong. We see the ledge trapping being really, really potent. I mean, it's potent against characters with good ledge options.
Opting for a Nair again. Eclipse is using a lot of Nair lately.
Float isn't extremely uncomfortable for Peach in this matchup because even though Greninja has great air-to-air options, they're all slow and telegraphed. So Peach can kind of force some stuff out of him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Turnip taking that first stock from Eclipse, and now he's right back where he was trying to apply to this pressure.
Peach is, however, light and floaty enough that...
That reached into him.
That
back air must
that
have extended that hurt box real hard, because that looked pretty far.
He got some long frog legs, you know. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Boop.
Turnip setup?
The back air, yeah, but the shadows. Yeah, that was fantastic thread, the needle.
Yeah, I didn't know he had the height to make it back on stage with that. That's pretty good.
Look how dominant Orex is.
Oh, he didn't have the distance.
Oh, wow, even dropped the punish right there. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think forward smash even charges a little bit, kills across stage with good DF from Orex.
No, probably not.
That's a sad drop, but it's not the end of the world.
Right.
Orex is just so good at playing around these KO setups.
Opting for the back air, opposite side of the stage. No shadow sneak from Eclipse this time.
Sometimes it feels like playing against Orex or watching Orex play, you have to take him to the point where your neutral option that's extra stale at this point kills.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens. Orex is ready to play the spacing game as committed as possible, at whatever is needed. Throwing the turnip.
He's not even sitting at an extremely high, I mean, high enough to die right now.
I mean, he could.
But he's only at 129 right now. Well, he's got Eclipse on the last stock. Like, it's not that he's living to an absurd percent.
Right.
He was just living decently long and just not getting hit.
Yeah. No, the fact that he only took 130 and erased both of Eclipse's first two stocks.
Not even, like, low percent kills either.
Yeah, no, they were eradicated. Like, he's just... Look at that control. Yeah.
That was so
comfortable.
That's so incredibly unsafe that up air completely whiffs anyone who's just sitting there. 100% red at jump out of shield. And what else is Eclipse going to do, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yes, of course. What else is he going to do? Yeah.
Well, Orex looked in his mind
and
said,
he still did. I bet you'll jump right here.
Yeah. There were other options. He could roll. He could spot out. He could do nothing. Right. He could literally do nothing.
Right, yeah. Could have held shield, honestly.
But Orex said, you are going to jump.
Yeah.
It wasn't a question. He wasn't, I think you are. That was a command.
Said jump, said how high. Short hop distance would be nice.
Short hop distance would be nice.
And then that up air came right on. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought Eclipse might have read the short hop from the ledge and placed that up smash right underneath Orex, but
just out of range.
Orex placing that back. Yeah, but yeah.
Orex said, correct.
Yes.
Yes. And that was the daily double.
You're right. But yes, you're right. That's correct.
What is but?
I'll take that donk for 2,000 hours.
That donk for 2,000.
That donk for 4,000. And what does Eclipse do, man? It's so difficult. Orex is not only a threat when he's on top of your shield, but just anywhere on stage, to be honest.
I'm sorry, dude. You said that donk, and now I can't stop thinking about New Donk City as a concept.
Only quality commentary here at Ultimate Shockwave here.
Quality.
Attorney Locator, FX Game Exchange here in Plano, Texas.
So we got Orex. We're going to what I think is Greninja's best variant of FD.
Okay.
Having the wall is so
For
big.
sure, so good.
And these plats are pretty good for Eclipse. But this is also one of Peach's best stages in general. She covers the platforms very well with her own fair. Her ledge traffic's still really solid. You know, she doesn't hate being here. It's just maybe Greninja's best. That's fine. Sometimes being on your opponent's best stage isn't the worst thing in the world if you like it better than the ones you hate.
This has been the first time I think we've seen Eclipse with some control here. 140 to 16.
Not even just some.
Man,
that's a lot of
control.
Having all of this room to play with is nice. And PS2 is not a small stage. He had a lot of room.
Yeah.
But the open space with no platforms.
Right, yeah, I was just about to say that, because without those platforms being there, like PS2, he doesn't have to worry about Orex occupying a different space. You only have as far as Peach can run and jump in a certain amount of time.
And now we're seeing Eclipse fade back a little bit. We're seeing Orex back up, right? Dash back. He said, fade in harder. And Eclipse is double jumped. I'm going to back up. It's like, okay, I'll give up this space for a minute. I'm not going to keep doing the same mistake over and over again.
Right.
And just whiff my move in front of you.
Dash attack to the reverse back air. Orex not taking too much yet, but you really don't want to take anything at all. But it's just so hard to Eclipse with all of this movement, and look at him go. He's occupying whatever range he really wants to. Hello!
He's a bomb. Didn't matter. And that's one of the reasons those walls are so potent, is it gives Greninja, where normally he doesn't have the best dodge options, a lot of mix! And he's still... Look at this! Sometimes Eclipse just flips the switch. And I'm not going to pretend the stage doesn't have a lot to do with it, but the stage alone doesn't make these changes.
Right.
Oh.
Smack, yep. Orex picked that up very cleanly.
Good recognition. He knew he had no jump.
Smacks. Back air.
Quick, almost 50%.
Yep, and that's the kind of damage you can expect from Peach. Another one.
On the cross-up. That wasn't maxed instant snare after the cross-up, but that's still, like, I'm shocked that he pressed grab and got it. Like, but he recognized Eclipse's options. He couldn't turn around jab or down tilt fast enough. Like,
yeah.
It was he either spot dodges or he gets this grab.
Right. Orex at 128. This could be the start of a 3-stock comeback right now. Oh, he drops the punish.
Oh, and that's pretty big. That punish doesn't come every day.
No, not at all.
He had to work really hard to set that up. It's still living. Kalos blast zones are big. And now it's Eclipse ledge trap.
Ooh.
Look at that. He's able to threaten. If he doesn't find the hit,
I was about to say, all he needs is one miss-based aerial.
And boy, has he been baiting those out.
Oh, 55 is nothing versus Peach. She will clean that up very quickly.
Honestly, shocked at as small of a conversion of 19.
Yeah, I mean, it was awkward. He had an awkward one.
Yeah.
That was an awkward combo.
He still having turnip in hand there. He was waiting for a landing to get a big follow-up. It was more of like a reset attempt than a drop.
Right, yeah, I'll take this damage while I can get it type situation. Oh, that was
barely
so
missing
close.
Again, Orex's weaves. His spacing is just incredible. Down tilt is... Yep. I'm scared.
That's
I don't want to try to press
you
it.
don't. That is a Greninja safety, move. That's a check.
It's like, I will hold shield for 10 minutes until you grab me right here. I am not going to press a button and get blown up at 132.
Speaking of grabs, if Eclipse doesn't feel like going for it, never mind. You know what? It's just...
That was... Like, I don't think that was a reaction at all. And that was I see my opponent's turnip in hand, I think they're going to throw it.
Right.
But if he goes for that and Orex just waits, which, note that Eclipse was setting the pace. So I don't think Orex...
Yeah.
Like, Orex didn't have time to slow down and wait for Eclipse.
Right, yeah,
he wasn't applying the pressure.
He was already... The mindset he was in was already, I need the damage, I need the hit. And as soon as he saw that Eclipse character model stopped moving, he swung.
It's just the risk that Eclipse applied to himself unnecessarily there was like, whoa. Like, he set up that situation so nicely. He could have easily, maybe not died there, but taken so much damage that it was in practically even game at that point.
Right.
No turnip toss to punish the dash attack. I'm a little shocked. I don't know exactly how minus it is, if it's a very late dash attack.
I don't actually
Maybe
know.
turnip toss isn't fast enough.
I mean, Greninja dash attack's already hard as heck to try and...
Maybe it just tosses too high. That could be it too. But
so many variables in Smash, this lovely game that we play. Orex playing the game right now, but Eclipse with some buttons of his own.
Okay.
And more of these
Play
whipped
passive.
aerials. I mean, he has to, but you've got to be thinking about how much data you're giving to Orex in a game 3 like this. You know, the more that you whiff in a certain range, the more he's paying attention, I promise.
As soon as you're a little bit too close, we see there, he tries to go for that punish. I love the dare to cover the cross-up attempt. But
okay, both of them had the same.
Empty land?
Yeah, they both had the same situation. They were both getting the same thing.
Yeah, but I think Orex was just going for empty landed to more movement. Whereas, because if he went for grab, it would have very well clanked. Bud might have beat it out, but Eclipse just came through. He knew.
Swinging twice with the down tilt, checking that space. Don't enter it. We'll die.
Barely missing that up smash.
Looking for the the air dodge. I could feel it. As soon as he did that down throw, I could feel he was looking for the air dodge, and Orex bit.
He absolutely did. And look, Eclipse was behind by quite a bit, but he's playing very evasive, just jumping around, crossing up, and continually spacing just outside of the range. Orex hasn't been able to pull back outside of the range of his aerials. Eclipse is spaced very cognizantly of that. If he's overshooting so far that it doesn't matter.
Right.
And he just runs back to the other side. His speed is a big boon.
We're getting soft nair right there. Almost getting punished for the landing on the top platform, but Orex only taking 33, landing a back air.
Right. It was a long, drawn-out process.
It was.
That brought it to a near-even game here.
But any other player versus Eclipse would have taken so much more damage in this situation.
They might have rushed it.
Oh, man. Never mind about taking the most damage. He's putting it right back on the board.
Okay, Eclipse put himself in a really scary spot there. He's still covering a lot. I feel like Battlefield is just cramped enough for Orex, but like gives the platforms give Eclipse enough movement options that he really is able to run circles around the movement of Peach.
Right. Ooh, right into Orex's waiting arms.
That's his ledge trap. But again, look, able to escape to the platform. And there.
Yeah.
It's really good to deal with any empty or delayed pressure.
Yeah, no, Eclipse definitely went for the very low down air right there, and that nair just cleaned it up.
Yeah, that down air is a mix-up he's been adding a lot that's been really good for his game plan, because if it hits shield, he kind of bounces away safely, and it really punishes people for trying to parry nair or forward air.
Right. So it's going for that back air once again. Still in control.
Just barely not getting that down tilt or dash attack. Orex floating a bit above.
Orex needs to stock right now before things really get out of hand. Oh, yikes. And
I think
it's getting out of hand.
I would dare say they are already out of hand.
They are already out of hand. Oh, and there it goes. Unfortunate. I think maybe he thought he had to jump somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where he spent it or where where Eclipse might have taken it.
It might have been a situation where